Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another Demajen Tries about a game, on a game, about which, there we go, English, I know very little. The only reason I've even looked at this and installed it is because the trailer has a really interesting art style. And sometimes that's all it takes for me to garner some interest in a title. It looks like some kind of supernatural western. But I honestly, I haven't got a clue. Oh, yes, of course. It wants me to put my Xbox Game Pass details in. Fortunately, you can't see this. Probably should have checked that beforehand. Didn't. So yeah, West of Dead. Do not power off when you see the skull icon. Clearly a game designed for consoles. See, look at this. Look at this art style. Right, let's see what we've got in the line of options. We've got audio and graphics. Those seem fine. Number of shadow sources. Don't know whether that's actually changing anything. Fairly limited option. I don't know whether this is a full release or not. The gates of Purgatory are now open. Welcome to West of Dead. If you played the beta, please don't delete it, as we'll need a few days to migrate beta rewards. New run. I'm guessing it's a roguelike then. Twin stick shooter roguelike? Use left stick to move. You can look aim at the same time using the right stick.
For the living, it's death. For the dead, it's moving on, east or west. As for me, well, what say we start at the beginning, after I died for the first time.
That is a gritty voice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this art style is very, very interesting. Take cover. How? Right, melee triggers when close to a target. This only happens when your target's too close to shoot. Yeah, it's got this really interesting kind of cell shader. Ignite. Lighting a lantern briefly stuns enemies. Enemies in the dark cannot be targeted. Aha! Rifles. Hold right trigger to aim, release to fire. Aiming increases accuracy and damage. The ground arrow shows how locked on you are. You can safely shoot from cover, but cover won't last forever. Oh, I think I'm automatically taking cover. Yeah, I am. Yeah, as I said, this is on the... In fact, I don't think I said this. This is on the Xbox Game Pass. So, if you have the Xbox Game Pass going, you can just download this and play it right now. Heal. Heal. Dynamite!
Fortune favors the persistent.
Ooh. Yeah, getting a definite kind of roguelike feel to this. slightly closer in than you would normally be in a... Whoa, hello! Oh. Scripted death?
At first, there's a
Yeah.
darkness. Then, a heartbeat. Weak. Sickly. Reality coils and unfurls in time with a stumbling rhythm. Corridors, doorways, and dust are shattered, twisted, and rearranged.
Uh-huh. Okay, definitely.
Somehow I know there is something terribly wrong. This is not how death is supposed to be. And I wake.
So it's a narrated roguelike experience. Chapter 1. So we're going to have a
I
hub.
don't know what folks expect to see when they die. I'm guessing a rundown bar ain't high on the list.
No, indeed. Take a look at our actual character. He looks a little bit like Mcree from Overwatch. And quite a lot like the Ghost Rider. Not the Nicolas Cage version.
The last thing I expected to see was a rundown saloon. I guess there's always folks looking for a way to ease their path to hell.
True. True. Some weirdness going on out there. Right, oh, we've got a map screen. Options. Controls, there we go. So quite minimalistic. Very much a top-down twin stick. Shoot, melee, ability, aim, dive. Okay. Hello, barkeep.
Well,
Welcome to Purgatory, friend. Where you headed? Heck, I guess it don't make a bean of difference now. Not a soul been able to pass east or west since that preacher arrived. Place is filling up with all kinds of undesirables. Ain't safe out there no more. May as well stay and drink a finger or two until someone puts things right. Though there ain't no telling when that'll be. Okay. I guess that's us then. Right, what is going on with all of these? Ah, is this our Dead Cells style item room? Where all of the different power-ups and stuff that we can get will be hanging. It's got that kind of a vibe to it, hasn't it? Basic shotgun. An old 6-gun with 2 useless chambers. Shotty. Okay. You've got to wait to reload. Yeah, the graphical style for this is very much kind of out of the pages of a very kind of gritty Western pulp kind of graphic novel style thing. I like how the shadows recede when you get close as well. I mean, it's not realistic, but checkpoints? No, it can't be a checkpoint if it's a roguelike. Oh dear! Ow! I am trying to take cover. Oh, I forgot to aim then, didn't I? I expected it to lock on for me, because I'm an idiot. Where's that close guy? Ow! Yeah, take that. Woo! Sweet. Not a dead end. So we've got health down in the bottom left-hand corner. We've got our gun down in the bottom left-hand corner. Do we have a mouse cursor? Can I show? Oops. Right, we can actually play this with the mouse and keyboard. Space for roll, yeah. Gonna use the controller for. Oh, hello. Da 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 da. Level 2 razor shot causes the bleed status effect.
Suddenly felt a whole lot better.
Oh, multiple different guns. So I'm guessing that the kind of pips on the circles in the bottom left-hand corner are the number of shots that we have before we reload. Yeah, interesting that we have a map. And I suppose it's not super unusual to have a map in a roguelike. Oh, my cover! Yeah, I really, really like this, the aesthetic for this. I don't know what, I don't think it's got any kind of multiplayer or anything like that. Interesting, the cover respawns. I'm assuming down in the bottom right-hand corner, we've got two different kinds of currency. One that will not be persistent in the form of iron, and sin, which I assume is persistent between runs. And then we have, I'm guessing, a seed. Oh, there's another guy there. Shit. No dear. Ah, led to death, did you? Right, okay, I'm going to switch over now to mouse and keyboard controls and see now the question is, right, so WASD still aim, space, E or R for abilities, shift to eat or interact. Oh. So I think that kind of arc indicates that we're in melee range. Shift grow. A reliable high damage pistol. And we get to replace. Oh yeah, so I'm right about the ammo counts. Different reload times. Let's replace that. It drops on the ground. Upgrades. Okay. Upgrade toughness, perception, plus 53% firearm damage. I think we're going to have to go for that for now, aren't we?
Only a fool thinks he's the best he can be.
And we get a choice again of where to go. Oh, no! Ow! Oh, jeez! Thing!
They were all dead, but I weren't looking too good neither.
No. No, we were not. We're down to the old 10 health. Hello? Aha.
A traitor? Even out here, someone was looking to save you the troubles of a heavy purse.
Of course. Well, how do, sir? Always good to meet a new customer. I got all kinds of trinkets and doohickeys. Why not take a gander? Okay. Ooh, halves reloading time. Yeah, so as expected.
For once, fate seemed to be on my side.
Well.
Happy to be of service, sir. I've switched back over to the controller. It feels slightly more natural. So does that halve reloading time? Ooh. Yes. Only 20 health from it, but whatever. No, that's too far away. Ooh, nice. What? Nice. There we go. Getting the hang of things. Haha. Famous last words. Oh, shit. My cover's going to get blown up here, isn't it? Oh, no. There we go. Sweet. Oh, did I just see a thing in the corner over there? I did. I saw something. I saw something glinting and I shot at it. Travel. Oh, boss room? Hello. Decisive blade causes critical damage on stunned enemies. Not now. Nice. I'm assuming that change in music is because all the enemies are dead. They're kind of do-do-do-do. Nice.
There it was. A way out of this place.
Huh. Okay, so that's the exit. So... what was the thing over here, then? Was it a boss door? Special enemy? Well, we've got to find out. Oh, I need something to use that. So it's a bonus room if you've got a certain... if you found a certain item. Okay. Back to the bar. No?
I could feel the witch long before I saw her. The way you could feel a storm coming from a long ways off.
Oh, so we have to spend our sin. Greetings, stranger. Come parley a while. Unburden yourself of sin. Take the memories I offer in their stead. So these are going to be permanent upgrades? Memories of who you were and are soon to become. Look. Oh. Hold X to drink from your flask and restore health. You always start the game with a flask from now on. Aha! Right, these are the things that I'm always the most interested in roguelike style games. What kind of permanent things can we unlock? So, with 50 sin, we get a medium health flask, which contains 2 sips of health. I'm assuming that supersedes or overwrites. And that you'll notice that they're actually both in the same category. There's a line there. What else can we get? Shield. Lantern unlock. Each successful strike generates iron. Is that an item? No, it's got a cooldown. So it's an ability. Is this having a system then like you unlock an ability and then you can find it out in the world, or will there be a loadout style section? Causes freeze status. Throw knives for multiple enemies. Flare gun ignites targets in the lights of the dark. Freezer. An unusually large ammo capacity. 5 rounds. Enemies shot in the back suffer crits. Hold on. It's... yeah. Shooting from cover awards crit hits. Shotgun with a wide arc. Short range. Okie dokie then. So, once we get to the end of an area, that's where we get to spend our sins. So we've got to make progress. Hello. And cool, we've got a Dead Cells style health replenish. Was it Dead Cells that did that? I think it was. And then this will take us out to the next. Now the question is, what will be permanent between runs?
The wind was cold, like knives. It brought the scent of copper, the smell of the hunt, blood, torn flesh, and bones sucked out.
Lovely. The hunt. Right, I'm assuming this is our actual first proper level. There we go. Nope. Yeehaw! I'm a cowboy. Oh no, dogs! That was a wall, Dema. They are not known for their violent tendencies. Nope. Oh, shit. Oh. My aim is so bad. This is why I don't play any kind of shooter game. Ow!
I was a mess of bullet holes and pain.
There we go. Yeah, so we've got a kind of Bastion-style narrator. Bastion, being a game that I really enjoyed. I love Bastion. I love the kind of constant updates and how the dialogue that we got, the narration we got, changed depending on our actions. Oh, hi! Oh shit, there's another guy there. Oh, that's fire. Probably don't want to spend... Dead. Killed. Very, straightforward. Killed. Right. Chapter 1. New run. Ah, back in the bar, I see.
Expected resurrection to be holy, pure, divine. Waking up on the floor of a bar was a long ways from that promise.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so... no weapons and abilities kept over, but we didn't unlock any. But we do still have our flask down in the corner. Good to see you again, friend. Guess you ran into trouble. Yeah, this happens every time someone upsets the balance. Takes a while before the situation gets sorted out. But it always does. Eventually. So I assume...
Bar. Again. Did all souls end up here for one last hit? Or did fate just think I needed a shot?
Huh. Now, are these the same each time? No, they are not. So we get randomized weapons. Oh, we can grab both. Okay. So we always start out with 2 weapons then. Phew. That does count as a wall. Okay, I was just checking. So I think you can see roughly what the gameplay loop is going to be. Make your way through a series of rooms. I would have thought that would have tried to melee up that close, but apparently not. Oh, hi. Level 2 dynamite. Okay, so we've got an ability that we can chuck.
Some good luck for once.
We didn't get to... well, I could have... Oh, it was a crate hanging that I saw glinting in the darkness before. Okay, so we've got to actively... You need quite a lot of precision, I think, to get through this. Which is why I tend to use the mouse and keyboard. Ow. I like how the animations change depending on whether you're in cover or not. Hello. Every 5th shot guarantees a critical hit. Let's replace our flintlock with that.
Real nice. Some poor bastard won't gonna know what hit him.
So this is just a free upgrade, isn't it? Every time. Let's have more max health this time.
No
Oh, and...
be too proud to better himself.
oh no, that wasn't very good, was it? I like those, chain things on the wall. Oh, hello. Right. Yeah, check that. Oh, hello. I was gonna say, there's more, isn't there? There we go. So you can get... I noticed that we got one there. You can get perfect dodges on things, which gives you a slight slowdown. Don't think that's been mentioned actually in the game. Not going to get one like that, am I? Oh, there's another guy here. Right. Woo! Nice. So it seems like the stuff auto reloads if you haven't fired for a while. Do I want to travel? There's no manual reload. Yeah, I was going to say, there's another one. Sometimes the aim doesn't seem quite on point, I have to admit.
I could see a way out.
Let's
I didn't know where
leave.
it went, but any place away from here seems pretty good.
Circuit! Like that. Oh, you didn't die. There's... Oh, you're a friend? Not? There's quite a nice feel, has to be said, to the combats. We've got one of those. Nah. Nah, we're good with what we've got.
I wondered how he came about his wares.
Yes. Right, so that's the way out. So what was the thing up here? I probably should have tried it. Rather than walking all the way back. Yeah, you need something to use this. I'm guessing then that like the vine upgrades and stuff in Dead Cells, a special... you know, it was a rune in Dead Cells. I'm assuming these are checkpoints. I don't really know. It's not very clear. Okay, and this takes us to the witch. We have to spend all of our stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, so that's maxed out. Right, we've got 10 sin. Right, I'm going to try unlocking that. And I'll put 1 into this. So I want to see if this is a thing that spawns in the opening room.
Didn't know quite what to make of it, so tucked it away for later.
Delicious barrel of health. Yeah, I'm getting a feel for how this is working. It is very Dead Cells, actually. It feels very Dead Cells in terms of its design, which is not an issue because Dead Cells obviously is very, very good. Right. Ooh, he's a tough one. Boop, boop, boop. Are those checkpoints for if you Oh, hello. No. Ow! Screwed that up, didn't I? Yes, yes I did. Yeah, so that little jingle is definitely for when the enemies in the room are all dead. That. Oh yeah, rolling cancels you. Yeah, the direction that you're aiming and the direction your bullets go off in aren't always the same. It has to be said. But it's probably because we've got this isometric. Ow! I'm not very good at this, but that shouldn't surprise anybody. Oh, I think there's still a guy in the doorway there, isn't there?
More of this. Like you're 6 feet under. Again.
Was there? No. Right. So we're low on health. Nothing new there. A chest. Ah, upgradable dynamites. Okay. What kind of interaction options do we have? Replace, swap, cancel. So no selling or oops, yeah. That was me accidentally throwing my lantern. Because it's on R, which is your reload button in most games with guns. Oh, balls. Oh, I'm dead. Wow. Killed. Killed. And I'm assuming... New run. Back to the bar. Right. We're going to wrap this up here with a couple of observations.
There it was again. Either Death was getting lazy, or he had other plans for me.
No. I have not. You seem like an East kind of fellow. Is this a kind of heaven-hell thing in the Old West? I guess it must be. If the guys heading west are mean, and the guys heading east are nicer.
Looked like I'd be coming back to this place until I'd done whatever needed to be done. And then, maybe nothing. Maybe. Wasn't sure I'd be so lucky.
Huh. So it does not look like... Ah, no, I was right. There's the lantern. So I guess this is unlocking things that we can find in the run. So they're not things that we start out with, though we will start out with a... We will start out with a full health flask every time, as you would expect. I wonder if we can get more charges for said health as we go. I thought you were supposed to melee if you were up close. That doesn't seem... That. Yeah, this is arguably a lot more tactical, in a sense, than your average roguelike. It's got a more,
The odds started in my favor.
That counts as an ability. Okay. Double barrel shotgun. Oh, let's put that on there. And let's get toughness again for the extra health.
Never too old or dead. Learn something new.
Oh, and another gun. Yeah, we'll have that. Nice. Nice. See, again, I'm firing there, and it fired off randomly. That's kind of awkward. You know, you want precision in a game like this. I don't know. Is there a little bit of lock on, even with the mouse? Because there's no real options for that, so I don't know if that's a thing. Oops. It definitely feels more like it's designed for controller play. Nice. Diddle-diddle-do. We might as well heal. Take us back up to full. Get rid of you. Nice. Got the crit on the 5th for that. Sweet. Do. Yeah, we need some... There's definitely going to be kind of upgrades, which I assume we get for completing out certain areas of the game. Oh.
Another exit. No idea where it led.
So the preacher is our destination.
Maybe not. Only way I'd find out was by going through.
Is the preacher the villain in this, I wonder? I wish to unburden myself of sin, yes. I say. Right, I think...
For once, I weren't surprised a person could survive out here. It'd take someone mighty dumb to cross her.
Who, the witch? I think that will do us for this first impressions video, because that's the whole point. So we've done three runs. We've learned a chunk about how the game works. I noticed actually, just looking at the top left, that this is 0.9, so maybe this is an early access rather than actually released. I don't know. Obviously, I am not good at this kind of game. You may remember that I tried Hades. No, it wasn't Hades that I tried for the channel. I did try Hades. Curse of the Dead Gods. And I really enjoyed that, but I wasn't any good at it. And this is a very similar kind of game. It requires a time investment. I do like, however, games like this where you build up your abilities over time. You build up a portfolio of things that you can find and unlock and equip as you go. That's my kind of thing. Rogue Legacy was and remains one of my favorite kind of rogue style games, just for the sheer number of things that you can build up behind the scenes to make, you know, each successive run easier. I like that. I don't like games that start you from scratch each time. That feels to me like it does not value your time. It's just, you know, get as far as you can. Obviously, with certain older school games, it's a more old school design philosophy that, you know, like the Sonic games or Mario games. You played as far as you got, and then when you died and you lost your lives and as it continues, you went back to the start. Nothing gains. But we've come on since then, and I like that feeling of semi-permanence, that you can get things that will make the next time through different, more fun, easier. I'm not a huge fan of procedural generation, as some of you may have heard me say in the past, but for this kind of game, it's perfect. It works in this. It works pretty well in Remnant from the Ashes as well, if I'm honest. That kind of slightly procedurally generated randomized tile sets.
Respite ain't the same as idleness.
Who they got to do the voicing for the narrator for this? Where's narrator? Oh, it's Ron Perlman. That's what I recognise it. They've got Ron freaking Perlman, Hellboy himself. Yeah. So, West of Dead, let's just take a look at the Steam reviews whilst I'm here. Mixed, currently. Cover-based shooter which combines the fluidity of twin-stick controls and tactical cover usage. I don't know about fluidity, but for what it is... You know, for what it is, I think I'll play just a little bit more of this, you know, off camera. The top review on Steam. Despite having an initially interesting style of gameplay, West of Dead sadly suffers from a multitude of poorly thought through and badly implemented ideas. In-run progression is all too often brought to a halt by a lack of weapon upgrades. The game has you relying on RNG for weapons to appear in levels, but they are competing for spaces with other types of equipment, too many of which are simply underpowered in their current state. Yeah, from what I've seen, it certainly looks like it might have slight control issues and slight balance issues. But for now, you you know, it's actually only just come out. It came out on June the 18th, so it's just over a week ago. And yeah, I guess there will be patches and stuff, but they've certainly got a solid foundation to work with. They've got a really cool aesthetic. They've got a gameplay loop that I think, you know, it worked in Dead Cells. It's going to work here. There's something very, very satisfying about, you know, play through a level, get to this kind of safe spot in between, then go into the next level. I assume there's going to be bosses and stuff later on as well. All in all, if you've got the Xbox Game Pass for PC, and it's on consoles as well, it might be worth having a little crack at this. As I said, if you've got the Xbox Game Pass, you basically get to play it as and when you want. I think it said it was like $20 on Steam, or whatever. What is my regional equivalent for that? Can I even find it on Steam? Let's just very quickly check the Steam store. Obviously, I'm not playing it through Steam. West of Dead, £15.49. Or there's a deluxe bundle with the soundtrack and the Crow DLC, whatever that is. What is the Crow DLC? It's got a new level, new enemy, new weapon. Was that Day 1 DLC? Not a huge fan of Day 1 DLC. I don't think anybody should really be supporting Day 1 DLC, if I'm honest. That being said, if it's been in early access for a long time... Actually, no. Even if it's been in early access for a long time, it should come as part of the package, in my opinion. So I imagine some of the mixed reviews are to do with that. Either way, West of Dead. Interesting setup. Interesting setup. Room for expansion and improvement. I hope this has been an educational look, first impression, reaction at West of Dead. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave the old likes and comments down below. Have you tried this for yourselves? What, if anything, did you like, dislike about it? I always like hearing people's differing opinions about these kinds of games, because roguelikes tend to be very divisive. Until next time, folks, thanks for watching. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.